Hey guys, Madison here. Um, Apparently, when I recorded this video, my microphone wasn't turned on or recording or something, so the audio is kind of screwed up for this video. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this video regardless, and catch you on the flip side. Bye bye! But also, hi, because it's the beginning of the video. Anyway, enjoy! Hello, and welcome back to another video. After what, 4 months, I'm finally doing another Madison Reads an Unnecessary List no one asked for, and I personally am super stoked because this time we are reading the unnecessary list of K-dramas. In case you don't know, K-dramas are Korean dramas, and they are a fairly popular genre of drama serialized series. Is it a serialized series? Either way, it's redundant. Anyway, I think I started watching K-dramas back in high school, and I think I was a junior in high school. And this was before I discovered K-pop even. So, yeah, don't know where I was going with that. And I just wanted to share with you all the Korean dramas that I've watched. Now, for the die-hard K-drama fans, this list is baby. Even according to my standards, I haven't watched that many Korean dramas, but to give an excuse that you don't care about, Korean drama episodes are long. Which is a really crappy excuse because I will willingly devote 6 hours of my time watching 15-minute YouTube videos or 6 hours of my life devoted to watching 23-minute anime episodes, but I can't devote an hour of my time to watch an episode of a Korean drama. It doesn't make sense. This is kind of a shorter list, but I wanted to share it with you anyway. The first ever Korean drama that I watched was Boys Over Flowers, which is super classic, one of the iconic K-dramas. And I remember, again, I think I was a junior in high school, I remember watching it over the summer. And one night I stayed up till 4:30 in the morning just watching it. I was so obsessed. And K-dramas are very good at having very little happen during the episode until the end, and then they just stop and it's cliffhanger and I gotta know what happens next, and that was Boys Over Flowers. So Boys Over Flowers was my first ever introduction into Korean dramas. The rest of the list that I'm going to share with you, I have it split into my all-time favorites, other favorites, and then the rest that I've seen. So, my all-time favorite K-drama actually goes by two different names, but they're the exact same thing. Falling for Innocence or Beating Again, depending on what translation you're looking at, I guess. That is my all-time favorite. I just absolutely fell in love with it. I believe it was on Netflix. I don't know about anymore. But Beating Again or Falling for Innocence is about this ruthless businessman who ends up getting a heart transplant and starts gaining some of the characteristics of the original heart owner. That's a weird way to say it. But he starts to gain on those characteristics, and it's a fun show. I really like the main actors in it. I think they do a phenomenal job, and it's really well done. And I love it, and it is my all-time favorite. My second favorite is Weightlifting Fairy Kim Bok-ju. And it's kind of funny because at the time I remember thinking that I really wanted a Korean drama that was simple, that wasn't just this overcomplicated plot and a whole bunch of will they, won't they. I just wanted a not normal, but like a simple romance storyline, and Weightlifting Fair Kimbukdu was exactly what I was looking for, and it shot itself up into one of my all-time favorite K-dramas. I almost said anime, wrong video. My other favorites, Kill Me, Heal Me. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. To the people that I've talked to who've seen this, they all love it as much as I do, if not more than. And the acting is phenomenal. If you guys have any interest in dissociative identity disorder, I think this is actually a pretty good show to watch, because even though it is dramatized because it's television, it still does a good job of remaining fairly accurate to the actual DID experience. And again, the actor who portrays having DID, chef's kiss, amazing. Freaking love the dude. Another one of my favorites is She Was Pretty. And She Was Pretty is just a nice, lighthearted storyline about a woman who doesn't think she's very pretty, when in reality she is, and a guy who falls for her no matter what. And one of my favorite characters in that is actually Shiwan, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, from Super Junior. And Super Junior was actually my first K-pop group that I just fell in love with. So it was even better for me to like have him in there, and his character is awesome as well. But overall, just a really enjoyable storyline with lovable characters and just a feel good show. The final favorite that I have listed is Strong Woman Bong-soon. I forget his name. Should probably look it up. But he is like seriously one of the most gorgeous people that I've ever seen. He's great. But again, it's kind of a more intense story, but in the end it still makes you feel good, and it's really cute and sweet, and the chemistry between the characters are just amazing. Really good, and it's one of my favorites. Now for the others. Another one that is a classic K-drama that is an icon is Heirs or Inheritors, depending on which title you're more familiar with. I watched it when it was known as Heirs. When I saw it on Netflix, it was known as Inheritors. They're synonymous, so it doesn't really matter. But that one, Playful Kiss, is, I might have mentioned this actually in another video, it's an adaptation of a manga that has an anime adaptation, a Japanese adaptation, a Korean adaptation, a Taiwanese adaptation, and a Chinese adaptation. I don't know. It's been adapted into so many languages and in so many storylines, and it's great. It's wonderful. Panda and Hedgehog, again, features Dong-ae from Super Junior. You'll notice some of these have K-pop idols in them. There's a reason for that. I was really into K-pop, and so when I found out that one of the idols that I really liked, that I biased, was in a K-drama, I tried to watch it. Which brings us to the next one, EXO Next Door, or EXO Next Door. If you're a K-pop fan, you probably know EXO. Even if you're not a K-pop fan, you probably know EXO. EXO Next Door. Pretty self-explanatory title there. You're Beautiful, It's Okay That's Love. It's Okay That's Love turned out to be just a really good show and a really interesting look at mental health. It also features Dio from EXO. I also really enjoyed The Master's Son. I thought that was a really enjoyable show. Cheese in the Trap. Okay, so this is another fairly iconic one, and it frustrated me. I remember just being so angry watching Cheese in the Trap the whole time. I had one of the biggest cases of second male lead syndrome. It was bad. It was just bad. It was a bad time. It was just a bad time. Healer, Noble My Love, Oh My Ghostess or Oh My Ghost. Tomorrow's Cantabile or Cantable is actually fairly good, and I love the main OST in it. So good. Listen to my heart. So good! Anyway, moving on. To be continued, Click Your Heart, Love Cells, but I only watched the first season of it. K-Pop Extreme Survival. In Need of Romance, Bong Soo, A Cyborg in Love, which I think features another Super Junior member, I'm pretty sure. And then finally, Romance is a Bonus Book, which was a very sweet story with some pretty good chemistry and just all around a pretty good watch. Compared to my anime list, which had over 70, I only have like I only have 25, which is still a lot, but only 25 in this list, which is almost as many books as I've written. Again, it's a pretty short list comparatively, and especially if you meet a K-drama fan, they could probably list like, you know, the 75 anime that I listed. They can probably list even more than that they've seen. Again, I have a tough time getting into K-dramas nowadays just because even though I can devote my time, like that hour or whatever, to watching this other thing and several of those things, I have trouble devoting that time to watching K-dramas. But the K-dramas that I have seen, I absolutely loved them, and I think they're really enjoyable. Anyway, that's my list of all the K-dramas that I've watched. I know absolutely no one asked for this list or this video, but no one asked for any of these videos, so it's okay. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTuber stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you all. I hope you enjoyed. I don't know my own outro. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye! It's Okay That's Love actually turned it out. I am so good at grammar, guys. I can English good. In case you don't know, K-dramas, I can't talk. I don't remember what some of these are even about. Excuse me. Anyway.